Angel Stadium in Anaheim. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Kyle Hendricks. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Adele going after it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. Hard hit to third. Fires over to first. And Garcia is out. That ends the frame. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back in Anaheim, and on the hill, the big righty, Kumar Rocker. How about a scouting report on him?
He has a great ability to command a game move, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. That one ripped, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is, and he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. No chance at the double play, but the runner in motion. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Man at second. Stays alive. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Joe Adele. And right back to the mound. To first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonah Heim.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Rangers down by a pair here at the top of the second. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that chance handled. He takes it on his own. Rangers go down in order, so they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting 7. The right field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1. 1 out, bases empty.
Yeah!
Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The catcher.
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Not even close there. 2-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. Angels 2 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning at the plate. Jake Burger. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2. Count.
Not close with that one. And it's 2-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Bounced out to short. Neto. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the righty deals. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at second. 2 down. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for LA, Zach Neto. And that's in the dirt. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nolan Schanuel. On the ground right side, Semien. gathers and throws to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They lead it 2-1. Start of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Now here is Jonah Heim. And the pitch.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Digging in, Evan Carter. And a count 1-2. Heim over at second. Langford over at first with one away. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Samuel Aldegari, the left-hander, up and throwing. And now two gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So two down. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. That's a little bit low. That one missed.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Three-two now. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. It's bottom four, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. The pitch.
Well.
Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second.
Drag 2.
Got him swinging.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 2-1. Seager whips it across. 2 out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be
chases that one out of the zone. Inning over. Angels leave 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Samuel Aldegari.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So now it's Corey Seager. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2 to count.
The pitch. To the right side. Rengifo. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Semien.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Neto. And Semien is out.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Travis d'Arnaud.
1 and 2 the count.
Righty to the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The Rangers leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
That clips the corner.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Right-hander kick steals. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. This one popped up. Semien settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Zach Neto. Two outs. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. That's off the mark. And now it's 3 and 2. Nolan Schanuel up next for the Angels. Soler off of first with 2 away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They got Shioka to first. That ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 2. Top 6. Now Jonah Heim. And that one fouled off. Two. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now Wyatt Langford. One, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And there's 2 away.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one out to right. Soler getting an angle on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. Seager on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Right-handed reliever. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Two down, nobody on.
We got a full count.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dane Dunning appears to be getting loose. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. Here comes a pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 2. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And another ball. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman preparing to come on if needed. Brogdon getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 down, base is empty. And looking for the K. Now it's Corey Seager. He swings and fouls one off.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Sam Bachman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's the ball.
Outside. That's inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This to third. They get the force, and that is that. One left for Texas, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Got him swinging. One out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. The 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Adolis Garcia.
Leading off for Texas, the right fielder, Adolis.
The 1-1.
Garcia.
Foul ball. One and 2 now. Slider misses outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zefferjohn appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Brogdon also getting ready. And a pitch. Here's a tapper towards short. Neto zips it across, and Garcia is out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonah Heim. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Soft contact in the air. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Throw over to first. Langford back in on a dive. Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soler getting an angle on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Rangers leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dane Dunning.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a high chopper. Simeon. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. Mike Trout hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Right side, and that's just foul. Ripped to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. That's the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Connor Brogdon.
Now pitching for the Angels,
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. The count 2-1.
3-1.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Zefferjohn up and loosening in the pen. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And a pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Now 1-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And the righty deals. And downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And the pitch. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Moncada drifts towards it. And in foul ground he pulls it down. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 8, Josh.
So the lineup flips over. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Berger stands at first with 1 out. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Three-two on the way. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Man at first. Seager stands in now. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Ward brings it in, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chris Martin.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
He's 2 outs away. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Hit in the air, center field. Carter moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Center fielder, number 7.
Angels down to their final out. Joe Adell will hit next.
Ball outside.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. This could end it. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Got him. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.